It's going to be an exciting night.
We transition to 197, someone who's wrestling really well for North Carolina. 19th ranked Max Shaw. He's 11-0 in duels, taking on Andy Smith, ranked 26th from Christiansburg.
That's right.
15 minutes away, Christiansburg, Virginia. Andy Smith, 10-6, 2-4 in duels. Had a big bounce-back win against Carson Floyd of App State, in which he scored a lot of points, 18-5 major decision.
Yeah, Andy's typically a goer. He'll keep going throughout the entire match. He's done that ever since he was a little kid.
And meanwhile, Shaw, he's won 7 straight matches coming in, has not lost since December 1st to 6th-ranked Tanner Sloan of South Dakota State. That was a 2-0 match. And then his other loss was a 7-3 score at the Cliff Keen Invitational. He's been one of the most consistent wrestlers for North Carolina this year. And here he is.
Good double leg. Andy fights it off. Both guys hand fighting right now, looking for positioning, trying to create some movement, get past that head and hands defense, get to those legs.
Max Shaw, 2-0 against Andy Smith in his career. However, this is the first meeting between Shaw and Smith since February 28th of 2021. You have to go back to the ACC Championships.
A nice drag attempt.
Coach Tony Roby said that for Andy in this match, you can't get down early. You need to keep him in striking distance, and that is what Smith has done here early in the opening period.
Yeah, Shaw's been coming after him, had a good shot attempt. Andy's fighting it off good. Went for that drag, had a good angle on it, but Andy did a good job of circling and squaring up on him.
Action, gentlemen.
Just under a minute left, first period. Both guys kind of feeling each other out right now.
"30 seconds. And the third ever meeting, but 3 years ago, such a long time ago. You think about the development that can happen.
Yeah, a lot can change in 3 years, that's for sure.
More hand fighting with 15 seconds. Two wrestlers that can score a lot of points.
A lot can change, but you don't forget those losses in 3 years.
Two redshirt juniors in one of the more interesting matchups of the night, scoreless after the opening period.
Yeah, a little bit of action in that first period, but a lot of kind of just feeling each other out, hand fighting.
And there you see, according to Intermat, the ACC wrestlers at 197. A lot of really talented wrestlers that could make some noise at the NCAA championships.
Yeah, definitely. It's a tough weight.
Shaw quickly to his feet. Smith with a mat return.
Go green.
And finally the escape
red,
for the first
neutral,
points.
One red. Neutral.
I'm sure both coaches want to see the wrestlers start to figure something out here, start getting some, get a takedown.
What can you learn about your opponent in that feeling out period you talked about in the first period?
I mean, you can figure out what tie-ups you can get, how they react to certain, ways that you stalk them or get a hold of your opponents. There's a lot you can figure out. I mean, you want to keep things simple, though. I mean, my philosophy is you want to know where you're good and you want to force that style on your opponent. You don't want to, you don't want to be adjusting your style of wrestling to your opponent out there.
60 seconds in the second period, and there is Shaw in on a shot, trying to finish, driving. Smith with that right foot extended, no points yet.
Shaw's got a good angle, he's coming to his feet. Oh, Smith does a great job of kicking out, defending that single leg, because Shaw was in there deep. And just like you were talking, what can you learn? Shaw did a great job of what we call like a touch and go. You come across, get a collar tie like they're doing right now, and you see that your opponent reaches up too, so he fakes that tie up, and then he got in deep on a shot, anticipating that reach. Those are little things that you're usually watching for. But it comes back to what Coach Cole said too, and that Kane did a good job of, is you can't, to win at this level, you can't just be one move and stop. It's got to be a lot of attempts, a lot of solid attempts.
And we will go to the final period. Shaw leading 1-0, but Smith, his defense, the story of that second period.
Yeah, Shaw caught Smith kind of reaching there, lowered the level, got in a good shot, got back there, was getting up to his feet, was looking really solid, like he was going to finish. Smith does a good job of just kicking away.
Now Smith trying to escape to equalize, and he does so in 5 seconds.
Green neutral.
They keep this up, we're going to have another overtime.
The last 2 meetings between Shaw and Smith, 7-3 the final, 9-5 the other.
Well, you said Coach Roby wanted to keep Andy to keep this within striking distance in the third period, and that's what he's done. There's a shot attempt from Andy. And Andy's really fought off 2 deep shot attempts.
He's in on a shot here, looking for the first takedown.
Up to his feet.
Smith trying to finish. Great counter defensively from Shaw. No points yet. Smith still working. Crowd getting into it. Smith with 60 seconds left.
Shaw's got that leg. He needs to get that right arm underneath or break that lock. Looks like he's broke the lock.
And there it is. Smith with the takedown to go in front with less than 60 seconds to go.
Wrestle, man, wrestle.
Shaw's down on his stomach here. He's got to build his base and get working. Andy hooks the ankle. He's got a tough ride on him right now, too. Shaw to his feet. Smith Andy trying to lift.
The escape. And now a takedown from Shaw. If he could find one, might win him the match.
22 seconds. A lot of movement out there. Shaw on a shot attempt. Andy's got good head position right there, blocking it off. Another shot attempt. Can't get past that head and hands by Andy, though.
No whistle yet. There it is.
Stall call.
And here we go with 5 seconds. Great defense from Andy Smith. Max Shaw, 11-0 in duels, his first loss of the season. Smith, one of his biggest wins of the season.
Yeah, and he executed the game plan perfectly. Kept it close. Got out of a couple bad situations where he was almost taken down and then figured out a way to score there at the end of the match.
Not a lot of offense there, but Andy Smith with a takedown with about 60 seconds left. We go to heavyweight when we return on Friday Night Duels.